Hey guys, so in this video I am going to guide you through a soft flowy practice. The aim of this movement session is for you to tune into yourself, to feel your body from the inside, which is going to help you to connect more with your intuition, but it is also especially going to help you to relax. You can do it at any moment throughout the day. Maybe you prefer the morning, anytime you take a break throughout the day, or an evening before you go to bed. If you can keep your eyes closed during the session and just listen to my voice for guidance, that would be optimal. But if you need to have a peek at how we are moving together, then that's fine too. Let's get started immediately and come to lie on our backs. So you can start to completely stretch out into a starfish shape. And just for one moment, first start to tune into your breath and feel your body lying onto your mat or on the floor. Just really focus on the points that your body is touching the floor. The back of your head, your shoulders, your bum, your calves, your heels, your arms. Just really become aware of the pull of gravity on your body on those places. And really surrender your complete weight to the floor. And then start focusing on your breath. Don't change anything of your breath, just feel your body gently moving in your chest or in your belly. Maybe there's some really subtle movements in your face or shoulders. Be explorative and just really, like a scientist, figure out how your body is moving because of your breath. And then you can slowly start moving your arms and feet as if you would make a very gentle snow angel. Just open and close your legs gently. And then you can bend your knees and start by dropping your knees from one side to the other. Very gently, no thud. Just gently let them go from side to side while you keep your feet on the same spot. And then the next time your legs drop to the right, your left foot is going to extend and draw a circle to come towards your right side. And then let it come back, draw that half circle back, coil your leg back again and your knees come back up. Then let your feet drop towards the left, your right legs extend, draws a half circle to come all the way to your left side. Then it returns in that half circle motion. You coil your foot back and go back to the other side. And like this, you can just very mellowly draw half circles with your toes onto the floor. And every time you do that, you allow your hips to pull your upper body more towards the side. So allow your upper body to get pulled towards each side every time a little bit more. The next time you're on your right side, you also allow your left arm to come to, so you're in a fetal position, but then you open both left arm and left leg again to go back to the side. And we do that on the other side. So this time your right leg goes to the left. Your right arm also makes that half circle and you pull into a fetal position. And just make that transition gently of opening completely and closing completely. What you notice here is that my feet and my hands will never really leave the mat. So find a way to open completely, both arms stretch, you come into your star fish shape, and then both arm and legs come to this side. And enjoy this. Keep on breathing, stretching completely, rolling up into your little ball again. As I said, if you can keep your eyes closed throughout the whole practice, that will definitely support you tuning into your core. The next time you are on your right side, keep your right elbow close to your body and roll your body a little bit towards your right knee and then roll it back onto the floor. Do that on the other side, so your left elbow comes close into your body, roll a little bit with your body closer to your left knee, roll back open. The next time you can push yourself a little bit up and then roll back down to the other side. Left elbow close, roll up and back down to the right side, up and back down, big, small, coming up and stretching out again, making yourself small. And the next time you can push yourself up completely, and we are in a seated position, coming onto all fours. So this time you can come onto both hands and knees. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Let's just gently move our spine into space. You just allow yourself to be curious and explorative, and just drop your belly down, press into your hands around your spine, go to all sides. Maybe you also move your neck, close your eyes and allow your body to explore which movements your spine can make, how it can swirl into space, how good it feels to press your skeleton and the edges of your skin. Few more breaths like that, and then the next time you exhale, you can bring your bum towards your heels, or you come into a child's pose. With your next inhale, you come up again, and you bring your toes on the mat. Keep your knees bent, but just make a long spine. So we're in a half downward dog. Exhaling, bring the knees back down, flattening the feet, pushing yourself back into child's pose. So on the rhythm of your own breath, when you inhale, you come into all fours. Exhale, toes on the mat, stretching. Inhaling, long spine. Then we bring our knees back onto the mat. Press ourselves back into child's pose. This is a gentle flow, rolling out back into our all fours, toes on the mat. Gentle downward facing dog. Let your head hang heavy. Your knees come back onto the mat. Push yourself back into child's pose. Roll through your spine, coming up, toes on the mat, and we're back in a downward facing dog. One more time, knees down, bum towards your heels, roll back up. And this time we stay for a moment in our downward facing dog. So from our downward facing dog, we're just going to take some time to get comfortable in this position. So we paddle out our heels,
Dip your hips from side to side. Let your head hang. Keep your knees bent as much as you need to. Your heels do not need to touch the floor. Feel where you are at the moment. And then we bring our left foot a little bit more to the center and the right foot goes up. Keep your hips close in this position. And then we bring our knee into our chest. We gently round through our spine and we bring our right knee behind the right hand, the left foot behind the left hand, slide the left leg back and come into a pigeon pose. So from here, keep your chest upright for a moment and then slowly allow yourself to melt forward, round your spine up and just make a flowy, wavy motion with your spine for a few times up and down. And then you come to a resting pose for a moment. You might bring your lower arms onto the mat and stay here. Or if you feel you want to go a little bit deeper, you can completely bring your chest onto the mat and rest like that. Find your variation and take a few breaths here, allowing, especially focusing on the fact that both hips are on an equal distance from the floor. So don't allow yourself to lean onto your left side. Keep your hips squared. One more deep breath here. And then you slowly walk your hands back towards your hips. And we lean onto our right hip, coming to a seated, and the left leg will make a circle towards the front. And we're into a seated position. So from our seated position, we bring our hands to the front and we gently walk towards the front. Maybe you bring your elbows on the floor or you come to a completely deeper forward fold and just also keep on having some movement here so you can push your hips alternatively towards the floor, opening them up a little bit and gently. And then you can come back over your knees, back into a all fours like we were before. Bring the toes on the mat and come back into a downward facing dog. We're going to do that on the other side as well. So this time we bring our right foot a little bit more to the front and the left leg up. Keep your legs squared and bring your knee into your chest. Left knee to your left hand, right foot behind the right hand. Slide your right leg back a little bit and we come back up. And again we go through this wavy motion into our spine, rounding up. When we come up, forward fold with the chest. Just make a few of those on the rhythm of your own breath. And then you can either take the variation of before, so you were maybe on your lower arms, or you come to a completed slide forward, just making sure you're not leaning onto your left or right side, so your hips are completely in an equal distance from the floor. Just take a few breaths here. And then we walk our hands back. We lean onto our left and our right leg. We'll make a sweep towards the front and we come again to a seated position. From here, make yourself comfortable. We're going to focus a little bit on some breathing. Bring your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your chest. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale in your nostrils. Fill up your lungs first in your chest and then allow your belly to grow. And when you exhale, your belly goes down, your chest goes down. Again, we inhale into our chest, then the belly, and exhale, the belly goes down first, and the chest goes down first. 3 more times like this. First filling up the chest, then the belly, then the belly goes down and the chest goes down. 2 more times.
then you can let that go. Gently open your eyes. Thank you for following me with this session, and I hope you have a lovely remaining of your day. Bye bye.